Hey there, Brandon here, and this is a video on some advice, whether you have a trailer rental company like me, or if you just have your own, or if you own a business with trailers. Here is some things that I did to my trailers that maybe you want to as well. So, let's flip the camera around. First thing, on these couplers, instead of having bolts, I actually have these nice, I can't remember what they are, they're either 5.5 or 5.5 inch pins. So then you can easily adjust, especially with the rentals. You know, some people need it up here and up here, and just grabbing some wrenches to change them is not the funnest all the time. Number two, I got rid of the small pins and I have these nice big, we'll call them tractor pins, and they have a connected, actual pin on, so you can't lose them as easy. Obviously you can make your own cable like this anyways, but if you're using a pin like this, which I used to, or like the flip style pin, which I can show you later, it's just I don't know, it's not as long, doesn't have this nice handle, and some people lose these sometimes, so there's that. Another thing, this has, well, I saw this strap, so one, just food for thought, is do not buy cheap toolboxes because the latches suck ass. Pretty much, long story short, you can see these are cheap. This one's actually the same brand, and that one's fine, maybe because it's triangular, but they're just really cheap. But as far as getting beat around like mine do, it doesn't matter. I have a winch, so I built this nice little stand. This is a Harbor Freight winch mount, and then I just have these 2-inch square pipes welded to my actual trailer, and then the rear of it, I have some grade 8 bolts going right through this. So this thing is solid, 12,000 pound winch. It can pretty much pull anything up. So that's nice. I have my signs. And then, honestly, even though these winches get used quite a bit, I hardly ever have to charge them. Well, at the end of the summer last year, I put on these solar panels. I think they're 20 watt. I can't remember, but it might be enough to never honestly have to charge these winches again. Now on the hydraulic tilt, and that has a winch as well, it will not keep up. In fact, that trailer used to have a draw because of the wireless remote for the actual tilting of the trailer. So I put in a switch for the trailer and the winch. So now it doesn't have that draw anymore. It doesn't draw the battery. I also have a switch for these, for the winch inside, so I always have that turned